You know, I spent most of my life talking to cybersecurity professionals about the importance of stepping away from their desk and training, going to the gym. And here I am, sat above my gym, not training, at my desk. I face the same hurdles whenever it comes to training. There's stuff to do, there's always work to do. I always recommend lowering the barrier of entry, that it makes it as easy as possible for you to train. To the point that about a year and a half ago, I built my own gym. Now, I'm not saying everybody needs to build their own gym, but we'd recommend. But if you do, make sure you fucking use it, because here I am sat, I can literally see it. Whenever I built the gym, it was a case of like, I'll build it so that it's a space for me to train at and spend as long as I want to.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I haven't done. I literally have not trained in about 10 days.
Which is wild, isn't it?
Which is fucking wild. Because if that was someone saying to me as a client, I'm training day and days, I'd be like, why the fuck not? And then here I am, like, I'll just do this one more thing and then I'll go and train. I think we're covered in terms of sizes and shapes and colours of Posca pens. I think this is my favourite addition.
What?
Just this Arts and Crafts toolkit. Can't use these paint ones. I suppose I know what colour it is. Mad around here, really, when you think about it. Like,
there's a lot going on.
Like, what actually? Do you think about all of the businesses and all the stuff that goes on? And I actually look at that boardroom up there and think of the windows outside, and I'm like, fucking motherfucker. We are on the way to what can only be described as a middle of the nowhere garage, and because we're going to buy a map, an actual physical map, not like a Google map.
What's the map for?
A prop for a video about goals. Going through client check-ins this week, I had a interesting, I guess, observation. Lots of chaos, as always, in the cybersecurity world, and one thing in particular, the React to Shell exploit, I think. I'm not going to sit and pretend like I know what the fuck it actually is, but what I see in clients check-ins is how it actually impacts them on a daily basis, their energy, their stress, their sleep, and their ability to execute on the tasks that I set them. So we're going to try and talk a little bit more about the impact of the cybersecurity world and job on actual humans that you potentially don't see yourself. I don't know if they're going to have that, but it's the only place that I can think you would get one. It's not looking good on the map front, but the guy understands the mission.
We just
You're not going anywhere, are you? Well, I mean, I'm not going to stand here. I'll be going somewhere, but like, I know how to get there. I've discovered this place.
There's always a neighbour like that, isn't there? Every single street, there's someone.
Someone?
Yeah, that one. Cool. Sunset Vibes.
As well, and there's several houses that they leave little kind of collection.
His own personal map?
So, I knew this would be the place. You saved the day. Now, map acquired. It's not super extravagant. It's just of Lisburn. But visually, it looks like a map. Now where we're going. Creating a storage room, so be prepared to be in this room more, but just not like this. All it was on top. Just like, can I leave a couple of boxes of Prosecco in the storeroom? I mean, it's a Prosecco store, really, now. And wedding's not for another 6 months, so like, I can imagine there will be more. I find a decent storage setup on this side so that everything has a place, because even this is more tidy than it was, but like, this is the sort of room that I just close the door and forget it exists, but I don't like having that. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to paint the majority of it, but not all black, because you told me not to paint it all black. And then after that, I don't really know. Is that in my ear?
Yeah, because we had the video camera.
He's going to get shouted at.
And he was like something.
Right. Like, I would imagine it's going to sit. I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. We're buying more lights, because that room that room downstairs is dark. This will probably act as the light for that room.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Actually, on that, and all the content we've created, what have you learned about the importance of lighting?
I would say that the lighting is the most important part. Because the amount of comments that I've had about what camera I have, and I'm like, I've had the same fucking camera for the past 4 years. The only difference is that light.
Yeah.
So the lighting makes the project, or whatever.
Most of this guy's major opinions. You Google the clerk's sons, they'd love to talk to you, exonerate their dad.
BS documentary was all bubbling up in my front.
Now we're building a worksheet
Right.
so that it's actually actionable and not another fucking motivational video that fuck all happens on the other side of it. Worked out the videos that needed done, what the concept of them is, which needed more like formalized scripts, which just needed bullet points and talking points. I have finalized the scripting of one here, and then now we're going to build a worksheet. So how much planning goes in? A lot. More than the 12 minutes or whatever the fucking video is. Thomas asked me in his check-in how much time do I set aside for content per week. So 1 entire day of filming per week with Dill, plus a day and a half that he edits, plus probably a day or a day and a half of me scripting and doing everything else that needs done, plus about another half a day of actually scheduling it so it goes on live on the socials, and then like lots of interaction here and there, changing titles and thumbnails and A/B testing. So like probably about 2 weeks per week.
2 weeks per month?
No, 2 weeks per week goes into it. Yes, I definitely think we're getting better every time. Like if you think back to what we did at the start, which I can't even remember, but it was a lot more cumbersome than this. So we are getting better. No, we're not doing TikToks. I'm not doing any. The moment that anybody sees me dancing on TikTok, it's either AI generated or the shit has really hit the fan. All reinforcing your current identity and mapping out the trajectory of your future.
I'm not here to harass you about it. I'm just giving you the reality of what you're missing.
I'm not here to harass you about it. I'm just here to give you the reality of what you're missing. You cannot outgoal your identity.
You cannot outperform your standards.
You cannot outperform your standards. You asked me about light earlier on. Obviously, the fucking camera on a MacBook is like recording on a potato. But when you've got the right light, it's actually solid. Isn't it?
Yeah, decent. Oh, yeah, it is. It's decent quality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get a good light, people. You know? Killing it.
Did you see the post about the videos, the mobility playlist?
Yes, I saw it. Yeah.
I mean, you.
Okay.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna recording. So we've just finished a video on goal setting that had many arts and crafts in it. I let Lorraine into the weekly call. She was talking all things mobility with the team. I had to nip up to see a very sick, needy 5-year-old that needed a hug and 10 ice lollies. So I sorted that, and now we are on to another video quickly before I have a call at 5, and then another call at 6.
What about the training?
And then we're going to train.
Okay.
We will train today. Context switching 101. I'm going to go and take a call in the middle of a video. So, back soon.
You got a new chair? How long have you been sitting on just a regular chair for? You know?
Well, I mean, I upgraded from sitting on a wooden plyo box downstairs in the freezing cold to sitting up here in essentially, I guess that's like a dining room, quite a comfortable dining room table chair for another 6 months. And now I've upgraded to an actual office chair. Fancy guy. Ergonomic. Herman Miller Logitech Embody Gaming something or other. So essentially this is an onboarding call for a client. So we're going to talk to Dave here, not hacking Dave, a different Dave, and see what's going on with him, see what he's struggling with, see where he's at right now, and get a bit of understanding as to how I can help him and what the plan is. I had a solution to my looking at the camera thing. I moved this onto that, so he's not here, so at least I look semi like that and I'm not like this.
I need to change my audio so you're on my AirPod, not my...
What's going on, dude? How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I shifted a couple of things around in the setup because before the camera sat. Yeah, good. He's going to join the party for level 0, so he's off to visit his local gym, which actually looks sick. Essentially, it's just a conversation to see like where they're at, what they're struggling with, if I can help. Sort of talk to them a little bit about what I do and how we can incorporate what we do into their life so that they can make better choices and be healthier and more confident and have more energy and actually just be alive for their kids. Yeah, we're doing a second call with a local guy, Stephen Beatty. I think he runs our Seed, which is like a healthy eating restaurant. His LinkedIn bio says, I teach people how to make healthy food taste good. I think that people really struggle to cook, so the goal would be to bring him in to teach them how to cook, how to make healthy food taste good. Yo!
It's the first thing I noticed. Even this thing at the back, just in between your heads here, it's sort of like, and there's a nice purple coming off you here. It's, there's a lot of depth here.
Yeah, so this is the sort of feedback that we need. You need to come on the fucking calls more often. I think that the best way to approach it, so what I try and do is give them everything that they need so that they can't fail. Do you know what I mean? So like, you imagine people who do not train, can't cook, but also struggle with time. So exactly what you need. It doesn't need to be fucking overly complicated. Also people who have to take into consideration that they're not just cooking for themselves. The majority of them have families. We run group calls 2 or 3 times a week. So I don't know whether the sort of initial point is come on a group call, get a bit of a feel for who they are, what they need.
Regular 11 p.m, which is probably about what we get bedtime, to 1 a.m, 3 a.m, 6 a.m, 3 a.m. And then looking beyond that at biometrics, the resting heart rate raised from 53 beats per minute to 60, 61, and 64. Heart rate variability dropped from...
Here we are at the end of the day. Both of us have lost our ability to recall words, but I mean, we did what we always do. We were better today. We were more efficient with our time in the morning and structured. We started recording earlier, but still at the end of the day, we did the majority of the recording work.
Yeah, I think it's preloading for bulk performance at the end of the day.
Preloading for bulk performance?
Yeah, because we bulked out at the end. Bulked out in content, not in the gym.
Like, you know, if you think... I don't know.
Thanks for watching another daily vlog. Another vlog with Ben.
Another vlog. We did a good job today. We executed on the high priority tasks plus some additional stuff because Dill really enjoyed the aesthetic that was set.
Yeah, I think we've nailed the fucking scene here. Like.
Scene. The scene is scenes.
Yeah.
So...
Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.